Both teams off disappointing openers. Charlotte losing to App State. The kick away and into the end zone for a touchback. At quarterback, but it is Lopez to start tonight with Benjamin Hall and Caleb Hood in the backfield. Lopez throwing, it will go to Hall in the flats, and a nice pickup on first down. Empty set for Lopez. Quick throw out wide to Caleb Hood, one of those other running backs. Another first down, and Hood runs through a tackler. That was Ty Baldwin on the outside.
Underneath area.
Why is Lopez starting again? No offense to Lopez, but after last week's outing and seeing they seem to have semi-success with the other quarterback, it just seemed like they would end up rolling with him. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it just made the most sense to me.
Yeah, easy gain for North Carolina.
Caleb Hood in the backfield. It's all Lopez going in the air. Deep this time. Has a man open. What a start for the Tar Heels.
Well, that's probably why they gave him that opportunity. Nah, ignore what I just said. Kind of. I might take it back later.
Culliver on the long ball from 51 yards out.
Runs by the Charlotte defender. Terrific pass protection, and Gio Lopez drops it right in the bucket. That's Ty Baldwin, transfer from Ball State, and Culliver tonight.
Harrell, 6'2", 210 pounds from Alabaster, Alabama. Hands off to C.J. Stokes on the first play, who pushes ahead for 5 yards. Not seen a big receiver emerge yet for Charlotte. Just their second game, of course. They lost their leader, Omega Blake, a season ago. Into the flats. Hit coming down from the secondary. Gavin Gibson delivering the blow to E.J. Mason. Early trend in this 2025 season for North Carolina is the opening drive touchdowns. 2 for 2. Ship in motion, one of North Carolina's biggest weapons. Lopez looking the way of Ship. He's going to go underneath, though, and has a man again. Plenty of space here down the sideline to the 37, Javarius Green. Ship in motion. Lopez rolling to French in the flats. Trying to get there. What a stop! In open field.
Not gonna lie, that is incredible. That is a phenomenal stop right there. I did not think he had that in his bag. As soon as I saw that one-on-one, I said, "Yeah, that's a first down and then some." But he got the stop, so go ahead, do your thing.
It was Travion McGee. That's something that excited him in his meetings early on. Bad snap, and North Carolina did not catch that ball in the air. Charlotte is going to maintain possession. North Carolina's outgame.
A very Charlotte drive right there.
Charlotte 119-3 so far. Handoff right up the middle to Goss, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they switched
possession.
possession.
A lot of great jerseys in there. Johnson in motion. They're going to throw it. Lopez looking down the sideline. He's got Green. It's incomplete. Blanket coverage on the outside.
That's good coverage.
Initial get off.
Looked like a little extra contact, though.
2nd and 10. Lopez with time, but stepping up, getting spun around. 3rd and 5. Hood in motion. Steps back next to Lopez. Showing pressure. They back off, and they bring just 3. Lopez dancing. They're spying him, though. He gets away with 1. Lopez down the sideline, and it is caught along the sideline for a first down.
There's the foot. The knee looks like it comes down.
That knee might be out of bounds.
Reputable video evidence to overturn the call on the field. Let's see if it's upheld.
The pass was incomplete. It's 4th down.
Yeah.
And Charlotte's defense comes up big again. Their defensive coordinator, Junior, the back behind him. Play action pass. Harrell looking toward the sideline, and they do complete the pass. Low throw, but Miles Burris hauls it in.
Come up with here on 3rd and 10, decide to heat him up.
Stokes in the backfield. That was Nicholas in motion, running a deep route
he almost
over the
got
middle.
blasted.
Finds Nicholas. Did he catch it? He did. First down conversion with a flag in the backfield. Connor Harrell took a shot after that throw. The holder. The kick is up.
Right down the middle.
And it is good. Charlotte on the board. They will give it to June. Left side. Burst through. and he's got a first down, a pickup of about 16.
About what we'd expect, though.
Handoff to June, running hard up the middle and makes one miss, and then runs through a safety.
This wasn't the
at
very
end
next
of it
play, was it?
to
No, this
cross
wasn't the next play.
40-yard line. Damon June came to play.
Just
Justin
wicked.
Olsen, the receiver at the bottom of your screen with a big tight end, Burns.
Dang, that boy
Harrell
Burns
looking
big.
this way, pressure coming, stands tall and delivers a strike. Another first down inside the 15. Gus McGee. Liam Boyd
Settled for a field goal
on
again,
for
though.
the field goal. 27-yarder is up, and it is no good.
A very Charlotte drive.
Benjamin Hall and Caleb Hood both.
I
running
want
backs in
UNC
the
I
game.
want
Hood
Charlotte
takes
to be
his
good
spot
so
next
bad.
to Lopez. Lopez wants to throw it.
That was
Hall
letting
in
me
the
down.
flats, looking down the sideline, and throws.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because he's a lefty quarterback, so I'm not used to it. But the way he's slinging that rock is crazy. Holy.
A strike to Chris Culliver. The slot, the top of your screen. Lopez on the keeper gets away from one man, and here's the speed from Lopez as he picks up a first down in the first half. Low snap. Charlotte bringing pressure, but it was picked up really well. Lopez being chased from behind and dives ahead.
Got there.
He might have got the first down. They're going to mark him just shy, a 9-yard pickup on second down. 18 seconds, and now North Carolina at the 13-yard line.
They don't punch it in.
Lopez going to hand this off. Goss has space, and he's going to score. Davion Goss for the first time this season. North Carolina in front by 2 scores.
Yeah. The game's not cracked open yet, but it's starting to get bad. That's like 3 or 4 darning runs that I've seen so far
Second and
in
5.
that second quarter.
Harrell
by
with
Chapel Hill.
time, now rolling to his right,
Ooh.
long throw, and that is a
Nice.
strike to Nicholas again.
Nicholas is in the slot right there and just runs a 10-yard speed cut out while they're moving the pocket and rolling officials.
First
I don't
and
hate
10
the
at
dark green
24.
uniform right
Can
now.
Charlotte finish a drive? Quick throw to Nicholas,
I like
and North
that they can.
Carolina was all over that one. Gibson hauls him down. Will it be him again? Looking his direction. Pressure coming. Harrell moving.
Get
Gotta
rid of
make
it.
a play.
Rid of it.
Fourth down. Throws and dropped in the end zone. He was looking at Mason. It looked to be on target.
Harrell just so off balance here. It's tough for him to get any momentum or power behind the throw, but still a catchable ball by Mason.
Lopez.
Nah, pointing at him is egregious.
3rd and 11. Little screen pass for Hood. Here they are.
Finally.
Sniffed out
All right.
immediately on
The defense is
that
doing
play.
actually pretty solid,
3rd and 20.
all things
Harrell
considered.
pressure coming, spins away, and he's knocked down.
What happened there? Did he try to step up?
And pressure coming, spin. 3rd and 20.
Drops, tries to
Harrell
step
pressure
up.
coming,
No, he
spins
stepped
away,
down
and
in the
he's
pocket
knocked
because he fell for
down.
it. Okay.
Andrew Simpson, the Dick Butkus Award preseason watch list member. Empty set. Moves the tight end, Jake Johnson. Lopez looking to throw. Pocket collapsing. Lopez with the legs makes a man miss, and he has a first down, tackled by Taylor on the play. Here, Johnson in motion. Empty set.
4th and 2, they're
Lopez
going for
claps
it?
his hands.
I mean, I guess
Pressure
you can
coming.
go for
Over
it.
the middle, he got him. Jordan Shipp
And that's why.
with a big catch at the 27-yard line. Verhoff on for the field goal attempt from 33 yards in the right hash. It is
Tink, tink.
up, and it is good to make this a 6 to play. High school, number 10 overall ranked in the state of South Carolina. Loft is from his own end zone. Flushed
Okay, so
out
this-
of the pocket, being chased.
This
He's
switch
got
quarterbacks?
some
This switch
wheels
quarterbacks.
too, and crosses the 10-yard line out of bounds at the 13. Been a tough catch, but probably
That's what quarter
one
they gave up.
Charlotte would like to have back. A nice throw to Nicholas from Loftus. High School. Loftus with time, looking sideline toward Nicholas, and it looked like he got a toe tap down there at the 46-yard line. 40 and ticking left, with Charlotte trailing by 17. Loftus pushing it down the field, and a nice throw and catch. The tight end Gus McGee going up and getting it.
You cap off this fourth quarter if you're Charlotte with some positive momentum.
From the
you
9-yard line, Loftus staring down a big man in his face, and it's picked off at the goal line. This might go the other direction. Last chance to make the stop, and it's made. Greg Smith, the redshirt freshman, with his first
This was the most
interception.
UNC Charlotte I've
I
ever
like that
seen.
you've got.
Dude. No, I need to see that again. This is ridiculous.
Just staring down a big man
This is
in his face, and it's
ridiculous.
picked off at the goal line. This might go the other direction.
Cap off this fourth quarter if you're Charlotte with some positive momentum.
From the 9-yard line, Loftus staring down a big man in his face, and it's picked off at the goal line. This might go the other direction.
No
Last
progressions,
chance to make
just
the stop,
put that ball out
and
there
it's
for me.
made. Greg Smith, the redshirt freshman,
You were doing
with
so well.
his
too. You
first
were impressive.
interception.
Right up until then.
Loftus heaves it toward the end zone and picked off inside the 5-yard line. That is how the night off. That you've got. I like that you have range.
Oh, it's a deep library.
Loftus
So D gotta start to
heaves
get the
it
ball
toward
back,
the
get
end
to the 50,
zone and
and
picked off
everybody just stands there.
inside the 5-yard line. That
Good
is
job.
how the night will end. Malcolm Ziegler with the.
So that means they had that one field goal that hit off the left crossbar. They had that one pass on fourth down that was almost caught. If the receiver was just a little bit better or the ball just had a little bit more hang time, probably would have got into that. That's a tutty. The last one, I'm not even going to count this one. That's 14-13. No, that's 17 points. They left 17 points out there. So was this a convincing win by Chapel Hill? No, but Charlotte just did Charlotte
Interception.
I try so hard to respect UNC Charlotte. Dude. I can't even. Yo, shout out Bill Belichick, dude. Though I'm glad he got his first win. It's just unfortunate that I had to watch it come this way. I was kind of hoping to see something more. All right, Texas Longhorns, San Jose State.
It's a program that has won 24
I just need to see Arch Manning have a better game. I don't. He could be rough. He needs to be a little bit better. Because he came alive in that second half. Start anxiety was rough.
To this week, the criticism, and this guy's just going about his business, and he's
All right,
going to be
time
out there
Time
right
out.
away.
I know we can get better quality than this. This is the best we can do? Oh, that's a little bit better.
As Ryan Niblett will have the return for the Longhorns, and he makes his way out just beyond the 24-yard line, passing yards. Now a third down.
All right, so that was a 3-and-out automatically. Okay.
And they go with the tap pass to Scudero, and Scudero gets to the outside, and he has a first down for
Immediate
San Jose
trickery.
State
So
at
they
the
immediately got a
Texas
3-and-out. Is that what
That's
happened?
just going to freeze Anthony Hill Jr. for a split second and allow Scudero to come over here and get the edge. A nice design by offensive coordinator.
That's great
Craig
design.
Stutzman.
Third down and 5.
If he had any more speed, he might have took that
on
off.
the slant, and he gets it complete, and he does so to Cooper Hoke. And with that, it's a first down.
Out up top, coming all the way against Jalen Gilbo, and he's able to cross the defender's face, get.
Second and 15 after that tackle for loss. Play action. Arch traffic again. As he's going to use his legs, of course, wildly skilled in doing so as he makes his way to the 45. It'll be third down from there.
Right now, corner.
It's third and medium now.
Baxter's able to pick it up, but Arch Manning's eyes come down right away. It's a good decision to go get what he can get. Now a critical. I mean, it's still so early in the evaluation process for Arch Manning.
Third down and 3. Manning downfield, wide open, and here's Livingston. Parker Livingston.
I'm awake.
Look at him go, just like
All
that.
right. Cool. So how does this happen?
Third
So they're in zone right now.
down and 3.
He
Manning
bails.
downfield, wide
Did he try? He must have tried to flip his hips and just couldn't get there.
open, and here's
That's
Livingston.
nice. That's nice.
Parker Livingston. Look at him go, just like that. Hook 'em.
Ringo's running a post outside. That takes 2 defenders and occupies them, and that allows the wheel route to be wide open up the boundary. 2 defenders in the back end occupied by 1 deep route, and they're worried about the speed of Wingo. There's a little bit of a slip, obviously, by the defender in San Jose State, and Livingston shows you the wheels. That already his second receiving touchdown now in 2 games. This is a young player, only a redshirt freshman, but I think is going to make a lot of plays in this offense in the passing attack. For Steve Sarkisian in Texas.
A little bit of pressure, and that ball is intercepted. So the offense strikes big, and now the defense responds with Gilbo coming up with the pickoff.
Not turn the football over. This has been a huge issue for them since the beginning of last year, but the slip by the tight end on the route creates a massive takeaway for Texas defensively. Joe,
is the field just bad? How is the home team struggling like this?
So you get the long touchdown pass to Livingston. Your defense gets an interception right away, and here you are cooking again.
34-yard line. And Baxter showing a little wiggle and keeping his balance and body control to surge ahead for a first down.
Well, it's nice to have that physical presence running the football. If you're
with a chance to score again. Quick strike to the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Livingston again.
You start showing this, and you just get movement here, you get movement here, and that opens up the window behind it. And RPOs is something Sark is known for. It's something he does almost virtually every play, it feels like, and something he didn't feel like he could outrunning by lip throw by
It's San Jose State. 2nd and 2 for his offense as Radcliffe that's a turnover. He fumbled the ball just as he was coming down. He's in at San Jose State. 2nd and 2 for his offense as Radcliffe that's a turnover.
Ooh, that rip is nasty. Holy. Yo, 99. 99, we saw it, gang.
On the field right now as they discuss it, but
with offensive play callers in this area of the field.
Speedy Ryan Wing goes in the slot to the near side. Here's the play action. A chance for
Make it easy.
Shot. Downfield, gets it complete. Andres into the end zone.
San Jose State is fighting demons right now.
Front, big look. This is the target right here. He's running the seam. It's going to take a long time. He's got all.
Shout out 84 for holding on just too long.
Come alive. The offense has come alive. The defense has 2 takeaways, and Bevo.
He doesn't have a great amount of power behind that thing. Or zip. He got it there. That's what matters.
4-man rush. They go with the handoff to Chalk. A penalty flag comes out. Ball's out again. Ball is out again, and it is picked up by Trey Moore and returned.
Number 0, and again, Ty-Anthony Smith, number 26, who forced the last fumble, in on the action. That's one of those country fumbles where it's just laying on the ground, nobody around it. If you're Trey Moore, you just scoop it up.
Manning, empty look on 2nd and goal from the 15 to the end zone. And how about a score?
Getting bad.
And that's 4 for Arch.
Safeties, they're both going to be dropping deep. This little out route takes this defender with them. There's a big area of the field to run into if your entry is from the outside. Again, really nice pass protection. Just a 4-man rush. Arch Manning has all day to throw that.
16-yard completion to get the first down. Oh, Simmons with a free rush on Egan as the flag rains down immediately. And that was a well-thrown ball as Scholes was coming back to collect it at the Texas 42.
First off, avoiding Colin Simmons. I don't know how he was able to make him miss. And then you're running out to the right. Cole Brevard at 350 pounds is bearing down on you. And good job by Kyrie Scholes not quitting on the play, running the comeback route. Nice, accurate throw.
In college football, led FBS in receptions, yards, and receiving touchdowns. 2nd and 5, and it's another well-thrown ball to Scholes. So now the Egan and Kyrie Scholes connection.
Keep it. It looked like he had something open on the left-hand side by the boundary. Instead, he goes to his second read in the progression, and another.
Redshirt senior quarterback patiently waited his turn. Egan. Good down to the 5-yard line to Scudero. 1st and goal, Spartan.
All over him. Watch this.
He held that bad boy
right away for a guy that's only 5'9", 174.
Bates straight ahead for a score. Jabari Bates with the rushing touchdown for San Jose State.
And this is the player they're trying to impact with a possible quarterback run. On the outside, Lance Jackson, he has to honor Amisone's ability to run it. He saw it on film against Central Michigan.
All this week. He says private IG account. If Texas comes up on my algorithm, I click not interested. But the fans are interested in throws like that.
Golly.
DeAndre Moore stretching out.
Bringing out the 2-year-old in all of them.
The Jay Palmer line should expand to having overalls as Bates takes Lowry. Give it a consideration. Good move by Bates as he goes ahead.
Really
he said,
strong
"I need
run
that."
by Bates this time. I've been impressed with how
said, "We
physical
not
they've
going."
been.
Egan on 2nd and 5. Good protection. Pitch and catch. Scudero first down. Ball
think he
came
was down.
out at the end. Texas is playing it as a live ball. Jelani McDonald on the return for the Horns. Donald.
Well, he's the impact player, Scudero is. And you see Hill,
did he punch him in
240
his head?
pounds, hitting a 175-pound receiver. That ball came out right away. Jelani McDonald, Johnny on
He
the
punched
spot.
him dead in
Another
his chin,
country
dog.
fumble, scoops it up. And he's running down the sidelines.
You see Anthony Hill. Matt, the way Anthony Hill came in there almost looked like a right cross to the
That's what it was.
3rd and 3.
Unfortunately, he was making a play on the ball. He wasn't.
Extends the play. It may have gotten hit as he throws, and it picked off by a Appalachia Williams at the 1-yard line. Isaiah Rivas was involved there.
Red zone, you're throwing this away. Safety blitz, Revis in your face, live to play another down. That goes into
Yeah,
the
it's just a
third
bad-
row. Just because you're smaller doesn't mean
That's
you
that
can't stop the
processor
run.
gang.
Yeah, Pollard they listed just
So
over.
what did it say right there?
Just because you're
Is this the average? 6'2", 274, 6'5". God. Yeah, that's a difference, gang.
smaller doesn't mean you can't stop the run.
Yeah, Pollard they listed just over 200 pounds.
Well,
Here's
they couldn't stop the run
on
right there, now,
2nd
could
and
they?
8. It'll be a first down for Texas.
We're really excited
Respect
to
it,
have
though.
Christian Clark back in the lineup now. He was the number 3 ranked running back, and now he's getting a chance to get some more snaps, obviously, with the injury to Quintravion Wisner.
Ball camp last year. Pumped by Arch. Look at the time he has, but coverage downfield, and
Ooh.
then he connects.
Did he
with
sidearm
Hugo.
that?
Motion. I think there was a spot for him. If he had just anticipated this throw a little bit sooner, he's faking it. He's looking at the wheel. It's not there right now.
Ooh, that
I think
ball's-
there's an opportunity for a big
I don't know if he
one,
has
but
the
you
juice to
gotta
get it
feel
there, though.
confident in-
Tyron Amazon is a delivery driver and sending out videos to colleges. And now his college football career has taken him here to Austin, and he puts it through from 47 yards out. Manning with time to go downfield and does get it complete to
Yo, I'm not gonna
Livingston.
lie, where are your
And
safeties at, gang?
Livingston
This is getting
settles
heinous.
in.
pick this blitz up and absolutely
Are they in
Don't
man
it.
right now?
and this was critical to
No,
Arch Manning
end
getting his
zone.
pass up. That is an outstanding job by a true freshman.
What kind of
stepping out.
communication is that? Yo, these
Said it and you
these
saw it
DBs
there.
getting fried.
Manning with time. But
Run.
does he have an option? Gonna run now. And he does so inside the 10, turns the corner, keeps his balance, and scores. The athleticism of Arch Manning.
He
Right
followed
here at
that
the end.
last game and
Nice job blocking out wide by Dylan McCutcheon.
fried them. Holy.
He's got the ball in the right hand. Now it's in the left. Right foot in, left foot in. Stretches it over the pylon. That's 6.
I think if Anna Samova keeps her head, it could be a 3-set match, just like we saw
We
in the
gotta get rid of
semifinals.
that.
Both semifinals were fantastic.
Here's Arch Manning connecting with Jordan Washington. Jordan
Yo, I'm not
Washington.
gonna lie, this is egregious. This is the football I
Watch him
remember.
This time get his feet underneath him. He feels the rush coming this way. Collect your feet. The arm follows. It's an accurate throw right in the face mask of
I just realized it's 38. Holy.
Manning
Step
will
up.
survive
Make
a
it
little
easy.
bit of pressure and then drive the ball downfield and get
Where are these DBs at?
one of the true freshman tight ends that they're super high on.
Cole Hudson's having problems.
Now let me preface. It's not that I don't want the Longhorns to win. It's not that I don't want Arch Manning to do well. I want to see Arch Manning make some tougher throws. I know he doesn't have like a great deal of arm talent. I know he can't like thread the needle super crazy, but I want to see how well he can do it. We're watching this man throw to sitting ducks.
Sosi at nose tackle right here, but that one arm's not going to get it done.
What the
He has at nose tackle right here, but that one arm's
Yo, I'm not
not
gonna lie,
get
this
it done.
communication is terrible.
And he has the composure to keep
What zone? What was he in coverage for? That's my question.
right here.
Because I'm watching this. You have to communicate that you're passing him off. There's no communication. They're both of them have their eyes in the backfield. They're both watching Arch, right? He bypasses him. Safety goes back. He's sliding back. You should know there's nobody in your zone. He doesn't communicate that he's.
But that one
This is
arm's
nasty.
not going to get it done.
He slides down.
And he has the composure to keep the eyes downfield, throw one of those firm with an arc throws. It would fit really, really well into that
These
quarterback.
DBs are hot dog water, dog.
As he gives to Gibson. Gibson with a good run.
They got a
First
good
down off
stable
that, too.
back.
Oh, don't listen. We haven't even
no,
seen Trey White.
called it
Looked
a
a
9.
lot different than the one we saw earlier in the year. You're
Notre
absolutely
Dame
right.
last year.
Yeah.
Gibson again on the carry on third down.
You know, so that's interesting for Texas because,
That's
yes,
wicked.
they take the L. Now,
In Austin.
Now, if you're Texas, you're Arch Manning, you go back, you watch the film, and you correct the mistakes. And the hope for Steve Sarkisian is that the mistakes Arch Manning made here today and against Ohio State, those aren't going to get repeated, but there's going to be more down the road. That's the evolution of a quarterback. A lot of good
That's a
things to
fact.
take away from this game. If you're
All right, hold on. No, I gotta see this. Did they tell us what he had? I need to know what bro had because this is crazy. Hold on. Texas football. I have to know. Only $295? Man, look. Dang, 4 for. I need to get back into sports betting. I'm not locked in right now. This game parlay would have hit crazy. Wolverines, Oklahoma Sooners. All right, let's get it. Timeout. I'm not doing that. No, come on, lock in. There we go.
And Sunderland hammers it into the back of the end zone.
Well and play fast.
Matier from the pocket, right down the middle, and it's
Ooh.
catch made on the one-handed grab by Jaron Kanak. And Kanak, the tight end.
The line of scrimmage.
Whose grandpa was that?
Free play, ball tossed on the sidelines. Burke makes the catch. Deion Burks is down inside the 25. Michigan jumped off there.
Over late and the receiver not getting jammed at the line of scrimmage.
2 explosive pass plays on this opening drive for Matier. Design run.
Design run.
Makes a move. Zips another tackle. Shows his maneuverability there. Picks up about 8. Matier running all the way. Hard to stop.
Yo, he is not afraid to put his body on the line. I respect that.
Talked about the strength and the forward lean. They had success last year for this Oklahoma offense. Pop pass.
Yup.
Burks.
Tutty.
Deion Burks. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a drive
Oh, they're both
to
ranked,
start
15 and
this
18.
game.
Groupings. I want you to watch the lead block right here by 2. Barnes does a nice job.
Shout out to,
utilizing that. That's good against good with 15.
And shout out 9 for sealing that.
9 Lewis.
It's Morgan White against New Mexico. He faked it to him Underwood on the run. Has
Yep.
Sanaj Morgan wide open. The slot receiver word free. Big gain out near midfield.
How about that throw?
Play clock at 4. Underwood. Easy throw. The catch made behind the line of scrimmage and going nowhere.
I don't like that play
Because
design.
Kendall Daniels got up to stop Hayne. 4.
What were we supposed to see right here? Okay, they go in motion. It's not. Is what we call this a screen? I guess.
Underwood. Easy throw. The
Okay,
catch
neither of the receivers picked up a block. That's the problem.
made behind the line
All
of
right, keep going.
scrimmage and going nowhere. Because Kendall Daniels got up
Ranked
to stop
15th and your
Haynes.
receivers
And
can't
Ford
execute.
lost a yard on the play.
Right.
Now this line, the change to call at the line of scrimmage, he loses his balance and pushes him back another 2 or 3 yards.
Matier from the end zone launches down the far sidelines.
Ooh,
Has
in
a
the
man wide
bucket.
open. It's Burks.
In the bucket.
And he is having a heck of a start against his home state team.
Scrimmage on runs like that.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
Here's a reverse
I guess they
McCauley
just didn't do
to be
it.
trapped. Sooners not fooled. It's a big loss. Kendall Daniels, Kobe McKenzie. Offense they did not convert the first time. Sooners rush 4. Underwood has a lot of room. And now throws late. Catch made by McCauley.
That's kinda
and he's
close.
galloping down deep in Oklahoma territory.
I mean, if they count it, they count it.
Gave him a lot of space. He took off.
It's a guy that has the ability to hurt you when he needs to with his feet.
3 of 4 in the early going. Haynes in the slot. Caught the ball, and Kendall Daniels hammered him immediately.
Yo, this is not real.
5.
Who the Yo, who is your OC? Yo, who is your OC? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? All right. A 3-by-1 look. Clearly the running back looks like something's amiss right there. I guess they assumed we're looking at. It's not even cover 2. You would, I guess, from this look pre-snap, you're guessing quarters, right? Probably. Just by how far off they're sinking, he backs down.
The ability to hurt you when he needs to with his feet.
3 of 4 in the early.
None of them. How does this happen? How does this happen? There's only one guy that crashes, and you.
Going. Haynes in the slot. Caught the ball, and Kendall Daniels hammered him immediately.
Yo,
It's another loss of 5.
you must hate your running back game. There's no way.
Is a great blocker. I don't know if he just passes him off, but he lets him get by.
They both
Boy, did he
passed him
time that up
off.
perfectly. That's the second big play we've seen from 5 into Crimson.
Oh. Hey, credit to him. He held on to that ball, but
On a
golly.
slant, that catch is made by Keontez Lewis.
Lewis getting into the middle of that defense.
Another throw in the middle of the field, but it's intercepted. He overthrew a man, and T.J. Metcalf's waiting for it.
Yeah.
So a very sharp
That's a
start,
little
but
rough.
mistake.
This is just a matter of him just missing. You know, he loves the in-breaking routes. We saw that last week. Ball sails on him, gets high away from his target at this point.
They try to convert in the ground, and Blaylock sees a crease, makes a move, and gets the first down. He's against a rushing touchdown. 2nd and 5 is an option look, and the pitch to Blaylock on the edge. Old school Oklahoma fans will like that. Not exactly the wishbone, but
It's worth high school.
Michigan brings some pressure here. Mateer scrambles out. That's the first time that really came after.
I thought he was
him with
about
an
to break
extra
free. I'm not
rusher.
going to lie.
Nothing downfield and very little help from the run game. Needs 6 here. And they run right into a run blitz. Crimson jerseys coming downhill in a hurry.
The defense is allowed to grab the offense if they're making a legitimate attempt for the ball carrier. You can't pull a guy out of the way to let your teammate get in there. That looked pretty good to me.
The field right now. Klein and El Hadi. Underwood rolls, delivers.
Busty
Wide
coverage.
open catch made by Channing Goodwin. Guy they expect big things from this year based on a strong camp.
Good job of selling this. Watch Bryce Underwood. This is a design rollout. Move the launch point, his weights, let the play develop. You can see how
Not even
comfortable
busted
he is
coverage.
in-
Not necessarily busted coverage, but just
50-plus
great play
easily.
design. We'll call it
Chips
that.
out of 32 to get the Wolverines on the
Money.
board. And he hooked it. No good.
You can't shank that game.
He never
Oh,
missed it.
my God.
You can't bail Oklahoma out like that.
Michigan may get the football back with plenty of time. 3 timeouts. Mateer throws a dart complete. First down inside the 45.
Feel like you're comfortable in attack mode here at the end of the half.
Barnes breaks the tackle, bouncing off people.
Oh, my
Javonte
goodness.
Barnes, a tough run.
They are.
Down inside 45 seconds, 2nd and 2. Mateer on the move, looking to throw, and it's complete again. Deion Burks down inside the 5. The man from Detroit is hurting.
Yeah, there's
His
clearly a better
0-6
team here. I'm not
big
going to lie.
impact in the first half. Keeper, Mateer, touchdown Oklahoma. He's crafty, tough, and strong. And his first game as a Sooner really tested by an elite defense. A pretty good first half for Mateer. Thank you for the detailed report, Holly. Michigan football here. And off
Nice
the right.
gap.
Haynes in the clear.
You got to get there.
Justice Haynes in a foot race. They will not catch him. Michigan, lightning strike on the first play of the half, 75 yards.
They needed that bad.
Contained all half.
22, Bowen. And you got it back, as we've said, with Justice Haynes, who's always been known for his powers, worked on acceleration and that long speed. We saw it last week against New Mexico, and you see it tonight, first play of the second half to get Michigan back into this game.
Michigan brings some pressure, ball batted in the air and incomplete. They came after him that time as Martindale dialed it up through a defense that had been very stout in the first half. This time, he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield. Marvin Jones Jr. got there in a hurry.
To see Burks back and leading the way for the Sooners.
Touchdown in each of the first two games. It's here on second and third, off the hands, and it's picked. Oh, and dropped.
Yo, shout out to Five, bro.
To pick it off the hands once, and then on the carom. So it's 3rd and 8. Pressure. Mateer escapes and slings it downfield into traffic. Catch made. Satania knocked out about at the 5. Improvisational brilliance from Mateer that time.
Satania just makes the play to knock it away from the Michigan defender Hill to keep the interception away, and then this time comes down with a great catch.
Blaylock is the back.
That's a dog.
Mateer running all the way. Gets free. Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That drive was all on the quarterback. And the Sooners stretch it back to 2 scores. Under one. Trapped in line. Behind the line again. Heineke. Back-to-back plays. Then zone Satania standing all the way up at the Oklahoma 45.
I thought it was about to be a block punt. I was about to say.
Drive him back to the 35. It's muffed on the ground. A scramble for it. Michigan
Can't do that.
comes up with it. A crucial mistake. The second takeaway tonight.
Oh, after the great play he just
Haynes
had.
runs straight ahead. Kobe McKenzie stopped him short. Are they thinking 2 plays to get it? They're going to need about 3 here.
Get that better.
No problem. That's what you expect from the preseason All-American.
All right, he cashed out on this next one.
They were thinking about running, and Michigan all over that. He hesitated, and coming in from his safety position was Jaden Mangum. Marshall is the back. Sooners still crowding the line, expecting a first down run. It's a play fake. He looks downfield, arcs the ball, and it is fought for and caught. Donovan McCulley went up and got it.
That's how we moving?
He looks downfield, arcs the ball.
Oh my God.
Fought for and caught.
That's how we moving one?
Donovan McCulley went up and got
Yo,
it.
he said there can
Robert
only
Spears
be
Jennings.
one. That's me.
Marshall, and he's got the first down.
Solid play design. Great O-line up front.
And Zapata from 35 does that.
It's getting
Tonight he's
tight.
been a bruiser.
First down throw, and then he can make the catch on the edge.
Yep.
Look at the
Hold that
maneuverability.
ball. Hold that ball. Don't lose that ball,
I'm
boy.
not just a bruiser. I can get into space. I got to hurry here. 1 on the play clock. Just got it off. Pressure. Flips it. And
Nice.
wide open. Barnes leaked out of the backfield. And he lost
Yo,
it.
he said, yeah, you got to hold this
Down
hit.
Inside the 25. Reverse. Flea flicker. Mateer to the end zone. Overthrew Cannon. Oh, the trickery. And it got what they wanted. The tight end was running free. Kicker at UT San Antonio. The lefty.
I respect it.
First attempt is an Oklahoma Sooner. And it is sliding wide to the left.
Ooh.
He missed it, and a chance to stretch it back. Oregon 1 catch tonight for 19 yards. 3rd and 15. And it's batted down at the line. Oklahoma's pressure affecting the quarterback again.
Quarterback.
Matier weaving around, gets a block on the edge, gets another block, makes a cut, and Matier all night long has been.
Yo, he's crafty with it. I respect that.
Inside of 340. Easy pitch and catch on the far side. That's Burks. Such a big impact in the first half, quieter after halftime. Got to finish the job here in 3rd and goal. Backpedaling, flips it short. Catch made. Play lock it out of state.
Great tackle.
Barham tracked him down.
Punch
No
in.
problem. Biggest part of that drive, sure, they had 3 points. They took 8:27 off the clock. Got a 4th down and about a yard here. And that's it. The Sooner defense has the final word.
That's an interesting design.
With a tackle for loss. They invaded the backfield all night. They stopped runners behind the line.
That was a good game, though. First half was definitely tougher than the second.
Yeah, co-stars tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's Ohio State and Grambling State or Delaware. I don't really care about the Delaware and Colorado game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, Florida played South Florida. Ooh. All right, let's go Ohio State and Grambling State. I know Ohio State puts belt to ass.
Ohio State playing host to the Grambling State Tigers.
Explosion for the Buckeye offense today.
Timeout. We're not doing this. Fix it. Nice.
James Grambling State Tigers.
Explosion for the Buckeye offense today.
James Peoples, the running back, saying back to pass on 1st down. Catch made. There's Innes near the 30-yard line and a 1st down for the Buckeyes.
Down the game and limit Ohio State's possessions. So Ohio State wants to take every chance they can get.
End around to the outside, Innes. They pick up a 1st down just past the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you one thing we'll see throughout the day, the blocking from Ohio State's wide receivers.
Saying down the middle, catch! Going to the house, touchdown.
Yo, he's running for his life to get there.
Will Kazmarek for 47 and a score.
So, again, we told you there in the open, throw out the stat line from Julian Sayin last week because this is what showed up all over tape. It's the tight spiral, it's the accuracy, it's the ball placements.
Heat coming. T-Set gets rid of it to the outside. And they're going to be short, well short of the 1st down. First drive netted a touchdown for Ohio State. Saying back to pass again. Goes for Smith, wide open. Jeremiah Smith down the sideline.
Murdered.
Touchdown.
Somebody call
Buckeyes.
911. We get a replay?
It's only a matter of time before we see the explosive potential of Ohio State's offense. And word to the wise, Jeff, you might want to cover Jeremiah Smith with at least one guy. You probably need 2 guys.
The zone with no communication there is crazy.
It's all over the defensive.
Holy. You gotta carry that game.
On the blitz, T-Set avoids one. T-Set throws incomplete. Yards back in 13 against Cal. Sayin goes down the middle again. Jelani Thurman, the tight end, inside the 30-yard line for another 1st down.
Jelani Thurman, another freak at 6'6", 250.
Outside again, Smith puts a foot down, wrapped up.
Okay.
And 2 Tigers bring him down after a gain of 5.
In that tight end room.
Sayin looking backside. Another catch made. Bennett Christian.
That's a solid hold for that tackle. Okay.
To the outside. Yes! Touchdown, Carnell Tate.
Highlight play last week, a highlight play now this week. They just have multiple wide receiver ones. How about the location on the back shoulder throw here by Julian Sayin? And Carnell Tate going up strong, proving it there. That is definitely a touchdown by number 17.
Foot down, elbow inbounds. T-Set to the outside, catch, depend on the spot, and they're going to mark him about a yard short. Tyson George with the catch, a gain of 10, 4th and 1. They're going to run it, and Grambling State's going to get it, and even more
Whoa.
to the outside.
Whoa. I look away for like 30 seconds. First of all, how's he 5 of 8 for only 30 yards? 6 yards of completion.
They're going to run it, and 1. They're going to run it, and Grambling State's going to get it, and even more
Fair.
to the outside.
You needed that.
Andre Cruz comes up with a first down and much more for Grambling State, gain of 19. There's 5 minutes of clock on this drive. T-set, empty backfield. T-set, incomplete. Igbinosun on the coverage. And he missed it wide right. First attempt of the year for Caballero, and he pushed it. Scoring opportunity missed for Grambling State.
On the corner route, but why not? Why not just take the easy completions and move the sticks?
More tempo, good blitz pickup to the outside, wide open.
Where are you going, sir?
More tempo, good blitz pickup to the outside.
You bailed that bad?
Smith.
Why are your eyes in the
First down and out of
backfield?
bounds. Getting close to the 45-yard line.
You need to be watching foe. Come
Motion
on,
man
gang.
is Bo Jackson.
All right,
Same.
nice play design, though.
Down the middle, he's got Tate. Catch
You gotta
inside
respect
the
that.
20.
Right
Gotta
now,
respect
saying he has complete command of this offense.
Saying, end zone, touchdown, Jeremiah.
Complete command of this offense.
Saying, end zone, touchdown, Jeremiah Smith.
This might be some of the
Number
worst
2 for him in the first half.
DB play I've seen in
Grambling
a
State, I
minute.
think it has to do with the tempo. Just completely drops him. You see him wide open there in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, you are in it. I'm not gonna lie.
T-set. Intercepted.
Nah, that's crazy.
T-set. It's intercepted.
Bro got rifled so hard, he got carried off his feet when he caught that.
Caleb Downs.
Steps up initially and then drops back, and they send Sonny Styles. Complete confusion here from T-set. See, he accounts for Caleb Downs as if he were a blitzer, but Downs drops right into that slant, and that is...
Looking to the outside, and it's intercepted. That was Raby again. Came in and had the big hit on Tate, then in coverage. He gets the pick, and the first incompletion of the day is a pick for Grambling State.
The first mistake from Julian Sayin. You see on the left hash going all the way out to the far side of the field. You cannot be late on this throw because it gives the defensive back, Raby, a chance to undercut it. And that's exactly what happened right there. He's lined up over the right guard.
T-set. Goes across the middle, incomplete. He had a man open in space, Jordan Bride, but Bride dropped it.
Why is what you're seeing today. They just have so many weapons. You need a point guard, a ball distributor like you're seeing right here.
Innes with blockers in front of him. Innes out of bounds in plus territory at the 46. Coming up on the 2-minute timeout. Innes in motion. Great handoff.
Oh, great O-line play right there.
Down the right sideline. Donaldson inside the 10. First and goal Buckeyes.
O-line made it real muddy right there.
In the eye.
Pretty goal.
Give it to Donaldson up the middle. Donaldson pushes through for the touchdown.
Running behind number 83, the freshman tight end, Nate Roberts. Second straight week where he's just road grading, playing that fullback position. And Donaldson, there's an art to scoring down inside the 5 where the field gets shorter. There above the score box, it's number 6, the freshman, Devin Sanchez.
Handoff goes to Eaton and swallowed up in the backfield. Caden McDonald, and the ball popped out. They didn't stop play, and it's a touchdown for Ohio State.
He run that bad boy
Riley
back.
Pettyjohn picked the ball up and scored.
But let's take a look at it here.
It was McDonald initially, and
that is out. The ball's a little...
That ball is out. That ball is definitely out.
See if he still has control of this with a leg down or a knee down.
That's not
that
control.
looks like it's coming loose, yeah?
That's not control.
Caden McDonald picking up right where he left off last week. You said 8 tackles. What an impressive day. Most tackles from a nose since 2012 for Ohio State.
Fry to pass. Fry across the middle, deflected. That was Pettyjohn, got his hand in there to knock it away. 4th down. Handoff goes to Peoples, right side. Peoples tries to hold him, man, and gets out of bounds. Jalen Guillard. He got the business end of that knee.
I think if he jumped a little bit sooner, he might have cleared him. I've never gotten that high even on a trampoline, too. I mean, these were not long, drawn-out drives. It was drives based on explosion.
Across the middle, that's a 1st down and near the 10-yard line for Bryson Rogers. Jackson on the carry, up the gut, Bo Jackson.
If you're Grambling State, congratulations. You took the money, you're going to use it towards your program and stuff like that, but at what point do you just say, yo, it's over? Like, they're not running. They're not running. To their credit, they're not running. They were trying to fight for a minute, but now it's just like they're just accepting it. They're just taking the strokes every which way.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What the heck do you mean they're about to put 50 on? Can't let that happen, gang.
You will be seeing more and more of number 25. Heard his name all throughout fall camp. His high school coach said he's the total package. He's a great receiver. Ryan Day.
1st down and 10. Handoff again to Cruz, and he is level. Pettyjohn again. He had the touchdown, and now he's got a stick.
Right there in the middle of your screen. You can't miss him. We've called his name a ton. The true freshman, Riley Pettyjohn, meets you in the hole. Talk about pad level, double leg takedown, and pops the ball out, Jeff.
Ohio State Buckeyes jumped all over it.
Pettyjohn.
Big mistakes.
Keenholz to the outside. Making a man miss. Mylan Graham inside the 15-yard line. He can shimmy and shake.
He's majoring in real estate and urban analysis.
Oh, yeah? West puts his foot down. West is in. Touchdown.
They just take it.
Because both of the young running backs' touchdowns were effectively untouched into the end zone.
Shout out
Communicating and getting everybody set up.
Fry to pass. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Zion Grady.
He's a 4-star, but by now you guys probably expect that. 4-star, 5-star, pick your poison. There's number 15. Great technique, too, not leaving his feet. You don't want to...
Well, the youth on that front right now for Ohio State. Right up the middle. Bo Jackson to the 25-yard line. 6'6", 315, Ian Moore. To pass, Keenholz across the middle. Thurman. Another 1st down for the Buckeyes.
Chance to maybe get him a touchdown here.
It's 4th and 2. Play action pass, looking middle, and touchdown. They go to a different tight end. Jelani Thurman for the score.
No, I'm telling you, I was at the BTN camp tour, and I'm watching Thurman get matched up against Caleb Downs. And, you know, we know Caleb Downs. He's in great position. He's got Thurman covered, but look how big and long his arms are. Just
for Ohio State today.
Back to that counter.
Run it again, up the gut. Cut into the outside, there goes Jackson. And out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Bo Jackson in his first collegiate game.
I think his role is just going to continue to increase as the season goes on. Great job sealing it by the first puller there. Is the tight end pulling around and taking on the linebacker, and Bo Jackson just up and through.
Dixon again. Dixon in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. His first career touchdown.
70. Bro, 70.
A few years. Back to that counter play. Roberts leading the way. Great job clearing it out. And Sam Dixon, just look at those strong, thoroughbred horse legs. Keeps him churning.
Buddy.
That was a great game.
I'm going to try and run one more play. I don't think so. Time is going to run out on Grambling State, and that's going to do it. 70-0. Ohio State's touchdowns today covered 209 yards. Grambling State had just...
Wait, what?
166 yards of total offense today. Ryan Day, Mickey Joseph exchanging pleasantries.
That's nasty work. I don't want no parts of that, gang. Keep it to yourself. Ooh, South Carolina.
Sandstorm After Dark might be the best version of Sandstorm.
They always used to talk about the Pac-12. I think these people here in South Carolina wanted some Pac-12 action.
Here we go. Max Kelly kicking it off to Brennan Scott. Carolina rushes 4. Atkins steps up, zips it, pass is caught. That's Jalen Johnson, their top target coming into this season with a big first down.
You're going to see a real nice job by the quarterback with pressure coming. But Jalen Johnson had 7 catches for 90.
And so gone, though, is their terrific signal caller, Eric Phoenix. And Atkins with the second straight start. He was the breakout star in the league a year ago, and you nailed it. The key this year is how big of a step forward can he take on the ground to Attaway. That's the second-year Gamecock, and the veteran will get it close to the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and short. Line to gain is the 47. Atkins sling it to the sideline. That pass is caught. DeAndre Ruffin, the top returning receiver from a year ago, picks up the first down.
Everything in front of him. Look at that old line, just passing it along and giving Atkins all the time he needs.
2 of 3 on 3rd down. They'd like to convert again. Atkins looks confident to start, facing some pressure now. Pocket collapsing. Stewart got to him. It's 4th down.
Can really make a play. You see there, he's going to come off the edge, standing up. Watch the hands. Violent hands and then the finish. That's what they want. He doesn't even have.
And then it was a couple of years ago he got the opportunity to coach at the Division I level. His offense is back out there near midfield, their 3rd drive of the day, and Billy Atkins finds Jalen Johnson again for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. The tailback is Mason Pickett-Hicks. Just too much heat that time.
Did a really nice job of filling that up.
Got a couple of custom suits, custom built there. Atkins dropping back, heavy pressure,
Ooh, he got
takes
shot.
a big hit, and the pass is caught.
Nah, catching that ball was crazy.
Deep down the field. There's
Delivering
a
that ball was
flag
crazy.
Right where Atkins got stamped.
And this is a heck of a catch. I mean,
The
good
ball
concentration.
right in the breadbasket.
And holding
Can't
on to
ask
the
for more than
football
that,
and not letting it go. Outstanding job. J.O. was on. Oh, man, but you have 2 guys. J.O. was on. Oh, man, but you have 2 guys.
Atkins has looked smooth. He's 5 of 7 through
He
the
gave
air.
everything up.
The veteran from Baltimore, first year with the program, handed off to Mason Pickett-Hicks. That's the sophomore. First carries of his career was last week.
You want to get on the board. You want to show that you can beat a bigger team. South Carolina State's game.
There go the tight ends in motion. Atkins scanning. Atkins rolling.
You got to get
out.
rid of that. The worst team can do is hold that.
Incomplete was fit. And this to give the Bulldogs the advantage. So the visiting MEAC champs strike first, and Chennis Berry with the fist bump there. His club is on the board.
Got to play cleaner no matter who you're playing.
13 total yards for South Carolina. This is their 3rd drive.
that's a
They've got
good
30 penalty yards. That's not quite the balance you want. Mike Lunds makes the stop that time. 5 on the play clock. Low snap. Atkins, maybe a designed run. Gets back around the original line of scrimmage. So pickup of about 6. First quarter, it was a little ragged. 3-0 lead for the defending MEAC champs. Razul Faison is the tailback for this series for the Gamecocks. First down for South Carolina comes at the 11-minute mark of the second.
Here's going to be the reverse. Harbor, is he getting a lead block from his quarterback? This is Nick Harbor. Turns the corner for a gain of 13. Former All-American track star left the team to focus entirely on football. Sellers, little antsy in the pocket. Taken off. Finds the corner, and he's got enough for the first down. Ushered out of bounds that time.
This is wicked work right here.
Starts over there,
Not
comes
gonna
in
lie.
the middle, doesn't see anything, and then this is where he says, okay, I got to go. And then he gets going. And he's such a good athlete. Kevon Chisholm, number 7.
Couple of first downs on this drive for the Gamecocks. They have yet to convert a third down, and there's just nothing there on the short side of the field for Sellers. So, line to gain is a 37.
Sliding before line
Shotgun
scrimmage is
snap,
crazy
Adkins.
work.
Here comes the heat. Adkins taken down. Big loss, and it's Brian Thomas who stamped him in the backfield.
It's after the quarterback, but the biggest thing is look how quick they get there. I mean, he gets around the edge and is able to get there. And on the other side,
Janish to punt it away. You've got the dangerous Swain. And will he get some space here to return it? Swain spins away from one. Reversing field. He's got a lot of blockers on this side. The dangerous return man took one to the house last week. Swain does it again.
Well, that lead was short-lived.
get
They
to
tried.
that side and you don't keep him there. Look at this wall of Garnett going over there. When you have that train and you know this guy can take it to the house, we did one last week. We're going to get you one better. Look at the blocking out front. Outstanding job on the return team, and that's where you get your momentum. Look at this block here. Annihilating the punter and then getting still other guys getting there. Look at another good block there. Outstanding job.
Adkins 6 of 10 through the air. Check it down. Pass is caught. That was his
Nice
running
open
back,
field tackle.
Tyler
Wow.
Smith.
That definitely was not to be expected.
Adkins rolls the pocket, zips it. Johnson got his feet down, and the pass is caught. So it'll set up 3rd and short. The last SEC player with a pair of punt return touchdowns in a game was 9 years ago. So it's been a while. Lenoris Sellers, 1st and 10 from the 25. Rips it downfield. Caught! Beautiful catch on the sideline. It was Donovan Murph. Big bodies in there to block for Attaway. Instead, they get the first. So Joyce from 49. Looks like this one is long enough, and he nails it. So South Carolina gets 3 at the horn. Takes a 2-touchdown lead into the break.
Old school pursuit. They drive sleds. They attack the ball, and you can see it tonight.
Sellers with a lot of time. Lofts it over the middle. That pass is caught. Michael Smith.
Gonna set right over the middle. Turn around. Xavier Leggett.
Yep.
Then you have Nick Harbor, who's not only big, but has all that speed.
Nah, that's
Sellers
crazy.
keeps.
Nah, that's crazy.
Sellers puts the
You got to finish that
accelerator
block,
on,
gang.
and then tripped up after a 16-yard gain.
A really nice job of blocking downfield. Great fake by Sellers, but look at the blocking there and down the field.
South Carolina looking for its first offensive touchdown. This is Attaway. Breaks through. Oscar Attaway scores a touchdown. From 5 yards out. Shed one and trampled in.
Look on the inside. Look at that wall right there. Gives the running back a nice chance. Attaway, he gets behind that guard center.
Atkins started. Atkins flushed, zips it, and that pass is caught in stride. Jordan Smith reels it in on the run. First down.
On tape, but tonight he's been so effective. Look at him get those shoulders squared, get the ball out.
Atkins was 17 out of 33 through the air. First-year Bulldog. He was a backup at JMU for a couple of years. James Madison, successful program. Gets it away quickly to the sideline. That one is caught.
It doesn't look like he'll be playing the rest of this game.
It's good news, and it was good news when he was able to get off the field on his own power. There is a fumble. South Carolina's got it. Good one. Making Jaron Willis takes it to the house. It's a touchdown.
Nasty work.
Stubblefield gets in the game, and the It was a great job of knocking the ball out, but Jaron Willis is able to get that and take it back to the house. And look at him. He's going to celebrate. Brian Thomas Jr. looks like he was able to get a hand in there, 46.
And we heard Mike Shula mention it this week. Just those areas of focus. It's the anticipation. It's the processing.
Really slowed down for him, and he understands the why of each play they're doing.
So he's got to get the footwork right here. Little pressure, 4th down. He completes the pass to Jacobs. First down, 3rd catch. That leads all South Carolina receivers. Fake the handoff, flick it downfield. Look who's wide open for the touchdown. It's Jacobs.
Their pocket. Look at the protection here for Sellers. Nobody there, and you got a guy running straight down the field in Jacobs. Easy throw and catch. Played well.
It does feel like at this point they very well are a contender to perhaps make the playoff. This is Stubblefield. Boy, he has got some great speed. Take it off and cutting up field for a first down.
Well, I mean, look at the team across the state. I mean, they were struggling with Troy.
Makes me feel good. I wish we had more offensive touchdowns, so I'd feel a lot better. But we're in a good place, and we need to continue to get better these last 15 minutes.
All right, Coach, thanks. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the special teams and the defense that have outscored the offense today. The first portion of this schedule, that's Stubblefield and Atkins, and that is by intent. Out to the flat. Good little shimmy that time to get it some separation. And as is the case when you are a really quality, call it FCS or maybe non-power conference program, when you have a great year, the odds say you might lose some of your play was going to be under review.
For what?
And they're going to take a look if they're
He was down
if there's
before
going
him.
to be a possible targeting added on to this play. Number 1 in the Garnet, here he comes.
Unfortunately, that
has to
probably
be defenseless. And I don't
at that time. So
he has to be defenseless. He wasn't. Okay.
And I would long.
It's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
DQ Smith, one of those guys that's a real veteran guy.
For 5 games of the season, he will see who's going to come
corner?
out and be the more
Ooh.
productive quarterback. Stubblefield to the
They
back
needed
corner.
something.
And Soul is in for the touchdown.
He was their leading receiver last year, too. I think he said.
Nice throw on target on the
your days and understands how it's imperative to get the top kids out of the state of South Carolina.
Heck, even a safety would get the job done. They need just the 1 point. Stubblefield floats
Ran
it.
it out
He's got a
again.
man. Burgess
Okay.
pulls it in. Of 32. Did he hang on?
The air underneath the ball. I think he held on. That was a nice catch.
Yep. Well, look how he just kind of secures that, rolls it up underneath him. Escaping. Stubblefield dives across the 20. Career. Here is Prentice Air Noland. Hands it off on that first down play. And solid pickup. Little Wally Pip lesson here. Because I think Swain's going to be the guy on the ground with 25 seconds to go here. That's Howell. And so for South, but they flipped the momentum in that second quarter, and the 10th-ranked Gamecocks are going to start 2-0.
Kevin, I always say it is hard to get a win. So when you get it, you just take it however it comes. And I know Shane Beamer and his staff will be ready to go tomorrow and this week. But
this is nasty behavior.
This is the SEC on E.
Yeah. Virginia. Ooh, I don't want to watch the condensed game. Can I get something else? Let's see if they have NC State's game.
Sandstorm After Dark
I was
might be
asking
the
that.
best version of Sand. This is the SEC on ES.
Let's see. It is entirely possible that they actually did not care at all about that game. Oh no, they did drop one.
Or for the first.
Okay. All right, let's get it.
Has brought success and esteem back to Boulder. Today, the opponent, Delaware, tries to... Saw it right there. Jake Thaw gets a first down for the Blue.
Cut it right there. Oh wait, whoops, that's wrong.
Hands. Minicucci is very willing to run, and he is dropped at the 50-yard line. Martavius French, who had 2 fumble recoveries early last week, takes him down. Minicucci third and forever. It's another deep shot. It is blanketed. Incomplete. He wanted Nick LaBoy, and tremendous coverage down the sideline, including to Kalen Taylor, who had the opening touchdown last week. This is another throw on a screen, and they've got it across the 35-yard line for Isaiah Harge. And it's a first down, Buffaloes.
Is something that he is dealing with emotionally and mentally as well.
Salter to run behind Taylor. He gets outside. It is Salter tiptoeing across the 25. Boy, this has been a showcase of decisiveness so far for Salter in the offense.
No, they are not paying attention to that at all, Jason.
Yet another
Still has the ball. Clear, get to the corner.
Touchdown! Caden Salter leaning for the pylon.
I think he's a true freshman too, right? There might be a transfer.
Decisiveness all drive long for Salter and the Buffalo offense.
And it's all off of the run action. They're going to leak this tight end out into the flat off of the play action boot. He gets tied up a little bit, and this is what they're talking about. Caden Salter, use your legs. Dive into the end zone, brother. They want to see more of him on this field to go and run the football.
Free runner coming at him. It's Williams on a first down. Anthony Crenshaw in his first career start. Andro Mata from 28 yards away makes it a 2-score game for the Buffaloes. Could have been more. Through the phrase one nostril. But we did this week. Minicucci on the run gets absolutely crushed. Jeremiah Brown with a big hit. He lost his helmet as he was leveled.
Ooh, right, Jeremiah Brown. Ooh, French, and then the defensive lineman too. Atlanta, I think I see a little push there at the end. Getting a little physical, trying to let him know he's there, but my goodness. Shot to the head, bent the back backwards. Hey, man, that mask ain't going to get you ready for that kind of physicalness.
There is a big moment for Delaware. First year at the FBS level. It's a free runner and a drop for Raymond. Keaton Wade was bearing down on him. There's a marker in, Robert.
Yeah, that's a superstar high school quarterback. Everyone here believes he can be the quarterback of the future.
His first play is a handoff. It is Price crashing across the 50 and a hurdle to the moon.
That's what we doing?
Bringing him across the formation.
Holy.
Getting this run, being patient, and then it's off to the races. Listen, man, I can appreciate a good hurdle.
Boing.
But that time, he got caught in midair. So not just a young quarterback, but any quarterback.
Julian Lewis on the roll. His throw to the sideline is complete to the 39-yard line.
Easy completion. They got 2 uncovered bubbles here.
Price turning forward, leaning forward. That's a Buffalo first down into the captain, Dylan Traynor, for the Fighting Blue Hens. 3rd and 11 for Lewis. Here's a free runner. He escapes, and now he will go down back at the 45-yard line. Gavin Mole was in there first to slow it all down, and Delaware holds the line. Versus them on YouTube is going to be electric this week from their video crew. 2nd down and 7. Minicucci on the throw. He did get it away for a Delaware first down, and then some. Ellison breaking tackles into the secondary down to the 38-yard line.
Your D lineman got to get down there and make that tackle. That's kind of crazy.
To punt it away again. From a wide receiver.
So this is a fumble or a good return?
Line drive kick
And this return all the way across the 30-yard line for Quentin Gibson. Off the 42-yard punt, the Buffalo target at quarterback. 3rd down and 7, they'll go empty. They've got to get to the 47. Lewis breaks forward, driven back, rolling to his right, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds, shy of the line to gain. Price and Mole following him, and it's 4th down for the Buffaloes.
I want steaming Willie Beeman, and we'll see how it all plays out for those guys over there in Kirby.
There's a pitch and catch for Thaw. He spins and gets away. Jake Thaw in a huge moment for Delaware, down to the 35-yard line. This is the moment he was looking for. And Delaware State, Thaw in motion. Here is a pitch. It is Silver turning toward the goal line and dragging Buffaloes in.
Doing everything he can to punch that bad boy.
Touchdown Delaware, and we have a game on our hands.
The winged helmets get into the end zone.
It's a 3-point game, and it's a 3-quarterback game for Colorado. Ryan Staub.
And Caden Salter, who's led you to the points in the drive that he was in.
Now
The quarterbacks is wild.
And they do down the sideline with Taylor. That's a huge breakaway for the Colorado Buffaloes. Delaware down to the 21. Taylor, the tailback. Staub throws it there. He's
Easy check down, Tutty.
Space for a touchdown.
Okay.
In a heartbeat, the Buffaloes respond with their 3rd quarterback.
As they bring pressure, everyone forgets about Takalen Taylor out of the backfield. Good job by Ryan Staub of not panicking, stepping up in the pocket. And what did I say about that?
3rd down and 6. Stop hopping in the pocket. Down the field. Right on the
You gotta get there, you gotta get there, you gotta get there.
Sincere Brown is gone.
Not even hitting this shit there.
There's not a soul within 2-3 yards of him, giving him a clear picture, and the DB gets his eyes stuck in the backfield.
How tall is he?
And that's why Sincere Brown says, sincerely, touchdown.
Robert, how about the movement? And he, with 5 straight years of wins over FBS teams when he was at New Hampshire. Here's a pass that's gone for a 1st down at the 42 for Sean Wilson, a sophomore from Alpha. Minicucci on the run, crashing through for the 1st down. Off the motion. 1st down, Minicucci to throw.
He got blasted.
That is on target.
Great dime, though.
Breaks free. Sean Wilson down to the 15. In that end zone, 4th and 1, Delaware. Ellison is stopped. Jeremiah Brown whips him down. Colorado holds.
That's a tough stop. You gotta take this. You gotta take that field goal.
out there.
I respect it though. You got enough time.
Stop loads up. Down the sideline. It is Brown again. Sincere Brown is feeling it. Yeah, so you can decide between all of those things. Good luck. Reeves on the punt. They'll send it flying toward the 15, and it bounces right at the 1-yard line and covered up by Mathis.
Might not get the sack, but if they put a hand on you, a forearm shiver, it means something.
Ball on the ground, it's blocked. Blocked by McPherson. Ball still down, and the Buffaloes have it. Locke could not control the snap. McPherson got in there and batted it. Jeremiah Brown gets over to cover it.
Catch, easy, and then get it out of there. But once he drops it, watch McPherson get the big old paw on the ball, and then it's absolute chaos to figure out what's going on. Bam! Oh my goodness. Eye black all over the eyes. He is an intense player.
It's a run. It's Welch carving the defense. 4-6 for the Buffaloes.
College football is back, baby. Holy.
Is going to take the ball and bounce it outside. Trust your, read it a hat by a hat. Boom. You find the gap and then watch him finish. Boom, through contact. Keep the legs rolling. Pretty sure.
Minicucci to throw under duress.
Nice and easy. Open
He
field.
gets it for Kelly, who's made 2 very nice plays. And a breakaway. Jakari
Okay, that's a
Kelly
hole.
down the field. There's a marker,
That's a
and
hole.
It's gonna be the hole that's coming back.
That's the craziest hold I've seen in a minute.
Inside the 10, the ball is loose, and now off the turnover, the penalty won't matter. Colorado staying with the play. Jeremiah Brown all the way downfield.
Where Jeremiah Brown comes from.
Number 1, offense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Colorado.
Caden Salter has been efficient. He's 12 for 15 in the game. His talk about adversity.
First time in game in 2
31-7
hours.
doesn't do much to him.
Didn't do anything.
Here's a throw. That is intercepted. It is R.J. Johnson, the sophomore for the
these guys are, although Juju is more of a pocket passer, he can still hurt you with his legs. Oh, nice.
Minicucci's throw is threaded through there for Tyree. Interesting in college football. Here is Reed to boot it away, and this is
just missed.
no good.
Stings.
Before this kneel down, Robert, there's a chance they could need all 3 this year.
Yes.
If they're going to win a Big 12 title.
And that's where your coaching comes into play, because you have to make sure that Caden Salter and Juju Lewis do not turn it in for the year, because they might need them next week or 5 weeks from now. You never know.
Or in 6 days. Big 12 play starting in earnest.
All right, Virginia, excuse me. Oh, just Virginia. Apologies. Just Virginia. And NC State.
First time since 1948, it is a non-conference matchup between NC State and Virginia. But it'll be an exciting quarterback matchup. Why is it a non-conference game? We'll explain a little bit later. As you said, 224 all-purpose yards and a couple of touchdowns last week, one of which was a 100-yard kickoff return for a score in their 48-7 opening win against Coastal Carolina. And this one will bounce through the end zone for a touchback. So that will bring Chandler Morris onto the field for the first time. Jamari Taylor, grad transfer from North Carolina Central in the backfield. That didn't work. Sebastian Harsh with a harsh hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 8 is like an X-Men. Sebastian Harsh is an animal. You turn on the tape, he is everywhere. He lines up on the edge, but also be on the inside. Watch his inside rush, inside move, just destroying the
Harsh as this now sets up 3rd down and 9. Morris, well protected, slings one to the sideline. Nice timing route to Jamal Edrin, and he toe taps for a first down. NC State twists up front. They pick it up and find the crosser. Well protected was Chandler Morris.
Great first
and that
down.
allows Dakota Twitty to come free for another 3rd down conversion.
In fact, you see guys type in their head because they're tired, but great job protecting up front. There's no penetration. The offensive line that has been revamped from last week, the offensive line is doing a good job of trying to slow down in the...
Just offset with Morris in the backfield. They're going to try and run for it here, and he bounces free. Jamari Taylor with a flag down, sees the end zone. If it stands, touchdown.
Crazy. Cash out.
From here, and he's putting his skills on display. Not the biggest back, but you see the physicality, the speed, the finish. Jamari Taylor with the touch.
And he is the youngest player to ever be a captain for the Pack under Dave Doran. Well protected here, showing the arm strength, coming back to make the catch and dodging tacklers on the far side. First down and more, 23 yards.
I love this decision by C.J. Bailey. He could have taken off and run, but he didn't. He's not a running quarterback. He wants to get the ball out. Notice the ball comes out before the receiver is out of their break. So you see Anderson just gets out of his break. The ball's there. We saw that when you talk to anyone a part of this program. He knows what it's like to win. He instills that in his team.
Quarterback run. Bailey finds a crease. Bailey, the long strides to the end zone. And he's got a touchdown for the Pack. 30 yards.
Some of the growth that you're going to see, maybe growing pains. I'd call this a growth spurt. Last week, we saw C.J. Bailey have a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown and a half for the first time in his career.
3rd down and 5. 4-man rush. Morris escapes the pocket and uses his crosser. An easy pitch and catch first down to Trell Harris.
Crossing routes, which is easy when you're running against man-to-man defense. But here we see a little bit of a zone. You're going to see a little bit of a zone.
They'll run it with Noah Vaughn. He's to the sideline, tries to turn the corner and does, into the red zone before Brian Nelson bumps him out.
For a team that you think their defense might be more physical than you, this is a shout out to the offensive line of Virginia. They brought in 7 transfer offensive linemen. 4 of them are injured. Soft, give it to them.
You bring in 7 and 4 injured? Hey, you got it done.
Touchdown. He opened up the first drive with a score, and he has another.
For the Wolfpack.
C.J. Bailey checks it down to Smothers. Spins through a couple of tackles and has a first down.
Outstanding tackle by number 28, Donovan Platt. And then all of a sudden, Hollywood on Donovan Platt and the rest of the Virginia defense. Watch him set up the defender.
And now it's Jaden Duke Scott in the backfield. Play action, though, for Bailey. Has all day to scan the field. Finds a crosser reaching back to make the catch. And a nice one at that is Wesley Grimes.
One of the posts that he had in the middle of the field, about 30, 40 yards down the field, neither post was available. So as he's looking down, he says, should I do it? Should I do it? No, let me find my underneath receiver. Outstanding job.
We're border rivals. It makes sense to play this game, so they signed up a home and home. C.J. Bailey up the seam towards the end zone for the touchdown.
Cake and candles. That's all that is.
Another answer for NC State. Through the air.
Talked about the growth for the young player, but watch the pocket. There's protection, there's no pressure, and C.J. Bailey just finds Noah Rogers right over the outstretched arms of the defender. A busted assignment on the back end, but C.J. Bailey had to find it, and he did. Perfectly placed ball to Rogers.
Well, neither of these teams has put Taylor Davis here in Raleigh. Hollywood Smothers gets outside. Escaped the hit of Ethan Minter. Great touchdown drives. The two teams exchange punts for the first time. Chandler Morris back to work, out of the pocket. Wide open. He's got Dakota Twitty running down the sideline. Flags down in the offensive backfield, though. NC State shows blitz. They rush 5. They're running it with Brown. Breaks a tackle, first down.
Horse collar?
Flags thrown everywhere in the secondary. Was that a horse collar tackle? Morris well protected. Crossing route.
Nice
down at the 26-yard line. The freshman Dylan Newton short. After the injury timeout. Nowhere to go for Jamari Taylor on second down. 18 of 21 kicking each of the last 2 years. Was 2 for 3 on opening day. And this one from 29 yards out. And now Cam Ross hoping for a chance at a return. And he will get a chance from the 25. There he goes.
Oh dear.
Cam Ross to midfield.
Oh dear.
Still on his feet down the sideline. A 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Cam Ross is a big-time player. He sets up the defender and then just lets his vision and speed do the rest. Watch him cut outside to find more space. Just gained an extra 10 to 12 yards.
2 tight ends and Jamari Taylor back in just behind Chandler Morris. First and goal, it's play action.
What you got? What you got?
Morris
What you got?
Floats back to the goal line for a touchdown to Sage Ennis. So the tight end shakes off the earlier injury. He is back in with a touchdown catch. And Virginia's got a 2-score lead.
Effectively run the football. There have been 5 to 7 effective runs on this drive. We're going to see Sage Ennis from the other side of the field. Block, 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 and leak out towards the end. Bad eyes by the defense. Better play.
Johnson just could. Will we see more blitz on third down from either defense?
Not from Virginia because they don't need to, but we've seen NC State blitz a little bit more.
First down carry for Smothers. Snap it with about 15 on the play clock. C.J. Bailey floats one to the sideline, wide open is Justin Jolie. And the tight end makes his first impact catch of the game. Of receptions and yards.
Yeah, Jolie's another leader on this offense, but notice the coverage isn't great. You're seeing a little bit of a zone coverage, but
maybe the best weapon for Virginia and Justin Jolie were teammates at Connecticut.
Oh.
Finding a crease and finding the end zone is Hollywood.
Still losing, but cake.
For an NC State touchdown. What a drive to start off the third quarter.
Hollywood Smothers does what he does best. He earned the nickname for a reason. Didn't have to do too much. The offensive line made it wide open, but gets himself into the end zone. 24.
chance to get the football back, and Hollywood Smothers.
All right, well, that was
Start the
fast.
third quarter. An immediate chance to get the football back, and Hollywood Smothers down the sideline. A little shimmy shake to stay in bounds. Finally pushed out inside the 25. Costner saved a touchdown.
Dalen Zay Smothers. That's his given name, but you got to call him Hollywood for a reason. They gave him that name as a young kid because every time he touched the football, he would make a play. Hollywood. Now they're trying to show who they are. Explosive in the run game with a dominant quarterback.
C.J. Bailey blitz off the edge. Makes a man
Good
miss.
escape. That's a touchdown.
No one
Walk it in.
edge to stop C.J. Bailey. His second rushing touchdown.
Less than air. I mean, C.J. Bailey
Nice and
sees the
easy.
blitzer
Yep.
come, and he sets him up. Watch him. He just waits, boom, set him up with that inside little shimmy, and then all he sees is green grass. Yeah, we talk about the weight that he's put on, but the maturity.
They try and run for it.
Ooh.
And getting free is Jamari Taylor.
16 can get there.
Chased. He's gonna
16 can
step
get
down
there.
the
16 you can get there. Are you gonna?
Touchdown.
That's rough. It's a good game.
On for my city. Bad defense, poor tackling, but he's been.
And a long snapper as well, plus their freshman that they've brought in. As Hollywood Smothers, nice bounce cut and a couple of spin
He's
moves
finding his way.
to make tacklers miss.
Coaching staff is one of the few in FBS that stayed intact. And you're going to see Hollywood Smothers make a couple people miss, held to a 6-yard gain. But the coaching staff and the vision and the culture that you build, you don't have any of that when you have consistency in coaching staff.
Room for Scott. Turns the corner.
Bounce it outside.
First
Yes,
down and then
sir.
some.
Yeah, great job by Scott. Run game is going to win this game. Neither team has been able to really.
C.J. Bailey, play action again. Finds Justin Jolie.
A little behind, but nice and
First
easy.
goal, NC State. Run game.
And someone's going to almost have like an out and then an up. That's what has him so wide open.
Jolie out, but two tight ends back in. They'll try to pave the way for Smothers. Breaks a tackle, cuts it back. Touchdown again.
Doing everything.
And they've got the lead back.
Hollywood Smothers is given the ball, runs away from the blitz, away from the pressure, makes one man miss, and gets into the end zone. Back and
takes the handoff. Nope. For the Hoos. Takes the handoff. Nope. Keeping it is Chandler Morris, his first run of the day. And they obviously weren't expecting to see it. He protects that shoulder by cruising out of bounds all the way down to the NC State 35-yard line.
Morris uses his legs. We saw this last week. He had a nice run, nearly a touchdown. He hurt his shoulder. But on that zone read, the defense.
Facing 3rd down and 6. Morris. At time, again he finds Trell Harris.
Okay.
Cam Ross in motion. On the
Another
ground.
run.
It's
Okay.
Vaughn. Cut back. No, check that. Another keeper for Morris.
In the first half, it was Jamari Taylor. It was the running game. It was anybody you could think of. But now 2 times in the second half, Chandler Morris has kept it.
4-man rush. Floating right is Bailey. Swings one right. Caught right sideline. First down.
Why would you push him
Exactly
forward?
what NC State needed for the pack.
And that who happened to be on offense. C.J. Bailey with the perfectly placed ball to Terrell Anderson. Notice the catch.
Pushed him right across.
4th and
They will
1.
take it.
Will the Wolfpack go for it after all? They will. Wilson. It looks like he's got the push for the first down. Gutsy call from Dave Doran. And the true freshman picks it up.
Middle name, Doran. From your own 28-yard line, putting in a freshman, the snap was high. Yes,
He doctored up a 4th down call there, and here's C.J. Bailey to run. And he will be thrown down behind the line of scrimmage after a couple of spins. Mitchell Melton and Jason Hammond were there. What kind of field position might he give his team? Good kick here from Noonkester. Drives Ross all the way back to the 10-yard line. Did they outkick their coverage? Ross trying to make players miss, and he will bob and weave his way to the 19-yard line. Obviously 4-down territory here for Virginia. 3rd and 9. High snap pulled down by Morris. Over the middle. Complete inside the 15-yard line. And Ross, after unable to hold on to one early, earlier, comes back with a big catch for 20.
Climbs the ladder to make the play. Cam Ross is their guy. So when you need a play, get it to your guys.
Still over a minute on the clock. Chandler Morris scrambling right, floats one in the end zone for an interception. The defensive end, Kean Sloan.
Defensive end?
Coverage and gets a pin.
What the
Still over a minute on the clock. Chandler Morris.
He literally did.
Scrambling right, floats one in the end zone for an interception. The defensive end, Kean Sloan, drops back in coverage and gets a pick.
Impressive. He was right to test that. Maybe not the way he did, but testing it wasn't crazy.
To take one final knee, and that will do it. It was a 10-point lead for Virginia at halftime, but NC State with a big second-half comeback to take down the Hoos 35-31 in a terrific football game.
It's a great game. All right. Then we got Florida versus Florida.
ESPN. And yes, it is swampy in Gainesville today. A hot, humid afternoon for some good football. The Florida Gators 1-0. South Florida 1-0 coming your way in a matter of minutes. Two teams certainly that have big aspirations here in 2025. And here come the South Florida Bulls, an hour and a half up by 75 to Gainesville. Florida won the toss. They deferred, so South Florida will. Alvon Isaac. And this will sail through the back of the end. Brown handoff. He'll pick up 4 out to the 29-yard line. Handoff right side. First down and more as they give it to Cartavius Norton, who brought down by Miles Graham, but a first down after a gain of 8. That one's incomplete. Trying to hit Neptune. And now it's 4th down. 3 times as many points as their opponents. We'll see if that number holds true throughout today.
Bounce it outside first.
The handoff picks up the first down. It's Ball again. Breaks it to the outside and has another first down. Great block by the tight end, Tony Livingston, on the edge. Cornell Brown III goes in motion. He'll hand it off the Ball left side. Bounces off one pull defender. Falls forward. Close to the line to gain. I think that might be enough. Lagway steps up. Dancing around. Finds some room. Pump fakes. Cuts it back. And he'll have another Gator first down.
Okay.
Hand off the Ball. Takes it right between the guards. Driving the pile inside the 15.
They go to blood whistle.
Down to the 12.5-yard line. Slant over the middle. Big collision at the 10. That one goes to J. Michael Sturdivant.
He held on to
a
it.
Gain of 8, but now you're looking at a 4th down at about 6.5. So here comes the field goal team. And this kick is dead, solid, perfect. So the Gators, with a long 14-play drive, put 3
Smack
on the
the
board.
Third is a crazy
Back to
name.
the swamp after the half. Here's Brown, cuts it
That's
back.
fire.
Dances snap, has some running room. He is across the 45 and tumbles down right on that spot. So with first down for the Bulls, Miles Graham had a chance at him. He'll come this way with it, makes the catch. And Isaac will lose a couple of yards. Quick hitter to the outside. Singleton makes the catch. He is flipped up at the 38. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the line to gain by Bryce Thornton. That was a gain of 9, and the offense stays on the field, and they are in giddy-up mode. Quick snap. Florida didn't really get set defensively. Brown going for it all. Flag is down at the 18. A hat comes off, a flag comes out. Neptune down the sideline.
Illegal substitution, defense. More than 11 players on the field at the snap. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
4 minutes off the clock as Sam Franklin getting his first shot in the backfield. He stands to the right of Brown. Brown dumps it off over the middle. Wyatt Sullivan, the tight end, still on his feet. The pile drives down to the 15-yard line. Brown over the middle. Back throw.
Got blasted.
Hit in the process, trying to hit Rubin on a slant. 2 of 2 last week, hit from 52 against Boise. Last year made 3 field goals. All 3 of them were 50-plus yards. And this one is dead solid, perfect as well. In the backfield on this drive. They hand it off there, fake a handoff to him over the middle. Wide open pass is caught there by Vernell Brown III. On second down, little razzle-dazzle by Florida. Here's Trey Wilson III. He turns the corner, and he'll be close to the line to gain. Let's see where they spot it. Back at the 36. That is right on the first down line. Boy, they'll split Lagway out. They're going to go a little wildcat with Trey Wilson in the backfield. How about this formation? They get it to
That just
Lagway,
confused the
who's
heck
looking
out of
for
me.
a little bit of room.
And then you just
Well, he has changed things around for South Florida in the last couple of years. Good slant pass caught. Toon Carr.
he's trying to rip that ball loose.
Pistol formation with ball behind Lagway. Trying to stretch it to the outside. Another flag comes in at the line of scrimmage. Heck of a play on the outside by James Chenault, who left the game in the first quarter with looked like an ankle injury. 4-man rush.
Dang, 2nd and 24.
Over the middle, pass is caught there by Vernell Brown III. He's inside the 20. Lagway 6 of 6, 45 yards on this drive. Trying to stay hot. Going to the end zone, and there are no flags. Incomplete. Trying to hit Hayden Hansen. Trying to stay hot.
See it.
Going to the end zone, and there are no flags.
Kinda on
Incomplete.
one.
Trying to hit Hayden Hansen. Good
Nice and
clean
easy through
snap,
the
kick on
uprights.
the way. And that one is good. So he's hit from 28 and 36. Has responded after 3 misses a week ago. Yeah, brutal schedule. We talk about Florida's brutal schedule. Arkansas right there with them in terms of schedule difficulty. Isaac, he'll return this one from inside the 5-yard line. Trying to work the right side and has a nice return out over the 30 to the 34-yard line. And that is where South Florida will set up shop.
Using his legs to his advantage.
Gators bringing 5. Brown trying to run for it. He is hit from behind right around the 40-yard line. That's a good 5 yards shy. Chase Leon delivers this punt. Fair catch called for by Vernell Brown. He'll take it inside the 15. So the Gators will take over there. They lead it by 3.
They're doing a great job in the first half.
Lagway off the right side for a nice pitch and catch there. There's Hayden Hansen. Another little tap pass. Here's Vernell Brown. Cuts it back to the 30-yard line. Another big game. And the true freshman, he is definitely bringing it here in the first half. Over 60 yards on the ground. Ball wrapped up again by Schuler. Rocco Underwood with a clean snap. Kick is on the way. And Trey Smack has split the uprights 3 consecutive times. Brown now, 8 of 15 for 58 yards. Make it 9 of 16. They will pick up another 6 yards on that pass play. Brown's also rushed for 26 yards. Isaac kicks it to the outside. Isaac to the 30 and tripped up there. First down and 10. Brown. Flag comes out. They were holding Tyreek Sapp. That's probably a good thing because he was closing in on his target, Byron Brown.
Holding. Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Woods had a rush in on the near side. He drops back in coverage, and he's involved in the tackle.
All right.
Brown, who thought about running, throws it, pass is caught, and a missed tackle allows Neptune to pick up a few extra yards, but shy of the line to gain down around the 19. Gators bringing 5. Pocket collapses. Brown breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle.
Yo, he needed that bad.
Down, stumbles to the 10 and drop there. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Alex Golis just sprinted 25 yards to get the timeout with 2 seconds on the clock. I mean, he was a missile running down the sideline.
Lanes, the issue was actually bringing them down to the ground. They run a twist. You have a chance to get a sack there. Tyreek Sapp misses on that opportunity as well. And even the spy, that's Jaden Robinson, he doesn't get a chance to get out to Byron Brown, and then he makes you pay. Like I mentioned, you get a
25-yard field goal attempt for Nico Gramatica. Snap is good, kick is on the way, and as you would expect, it is right. They'll start the second half with Jacoby Jackson to the left of Lagway. Steps back in the pocket. Couple of pump fakes, trying to find a little room, a little flip toss over to Jackson, and he is hit and dropped. They'll spot his forward progress. 3rd down and a dozen. Lagway under pressure again, and he'll be dropped at the 22. Mac Harris. Handoff goes to Norton, trying to turn the corner, and that will not happen. Ran right into Mr. Tyreek Sapp. 3-man rush by Florida. Brown nowhere to go, and he's met by 3 Gators. Trey Wilson in motion. Lagway looks that way, then throws back. Here is Jacoby Jackson. He's got some room, and he is chased down at the 38-yard line. Lagway throws down the middle. That one is intercepted. James Chenault with a heck of a play on the back end.
top of your screen. This is the
Nasty.
matchup that we're looking. You get one-on-one coverage. DJ Lagway is rolling to his right, throwing a post back inside the middle of the field, overthrown slightly, and there you see Chenault. He becomes the intended receiver. It appears he got his hands underneath the ball to secure that interception. That's the first takeaway.
Keeps it himself. He is wrapped up immediately. Jaden Robinson there.
Being 3rd and 1 to 2.
Gators bringing some heat. Brown stands tough in the pocket. Got hit as he threw it. Ball is well short.
He tried his best. This game is a lot more low scoring than I thought it was going to be.
Stiff arm by Ball. Another stiff arm. A third stiff arm. They will say he's out of bounds back at the 26.
Yeah.
Phenomenal job of being able to utilize that offhand. Lee had a chance early on. He doesn't make the tackle. Schuler, their best defensive player, he doesn't make the tackle.
7 penalties for 65 yards now for Florida. Nice throw. Trey Wilson to midfield and out of bounds. 4:45 to go, third quarter. 9-6 ball game. 2nd and 14. Underneath route, caught by Trey Wilson. He's tripped up at the 47. Third down and 7. Empty set for Florida. Lagway tucks it, trying to run for it, and that is not going to work. Mac Harris. 2 drives this half, 29 yards and 2 punts, though, for the Bulls offensively. Boy, nice catch there by Rubin. Avoids a tackle out to the 30-yard line, and that'll be a first down after a gain of 6. As the Bulls go quick, Brown, Atlanta Creekside High School making a play. As the Bulls go quick, Brown coming near side. Pass is caught. Keyshawn Singleton. He will go untouched to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. 66 yards, and they have
Now you need to
lead
respond
at
with a
the
touchdown.
Swamp. To call baby Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, and Florida is all out of sorts. They're trying to rush 2 guys off of the field. All of them are looking to the sideline for the next play. Ball is snapped, and you can see Singleton and Byron Brown are on the same page. makes the catch. Defense don't know what's going on, and that's how you create chaos with the tempo, and then that's how you make a play when a play needs to be made.
With some wide splits on that front for South Florida. Lagway to throw. Passes call it to 30, but he was met right away. Trey Wilson held on.
Safety. Why don't I get to see the safety?
Alvon Isaac from the 10-yard line. Isaac out to the 30 and bouncing off a couple of the players. Drops at the 32-yard line.
I don't understand why we didn't see the safety.
Byron Brown.
Okay.
Gets the snap. Hands it off to Isaac. That's 2 or 3 yards. Jaden Robinson. Blitz comes. Brown flushed out of the pocket. Stops and fires. Down the middle. Jump ball, and it's almost picked off.
If you're Florida, you need that more than anything.
Oh,
but it is 4th down, though.
Coverage, and the Gators. Brown stands at the 35-yard line.
What we got here? Oh, he kept it in bounds.
Is returnable, takes him back to the 25. Brown has some room. Burnell Brown to midfield. Out of bounds at the 35, and there's your big play, but a flag comes in late. This may go even further into USF territory.
He was out of bounds. You pushed him anyways.
Of that caliber and that explosive, some open space like that, he's going to make you pay.
Shove him again for no reason.
Late hit right there, unwarranted. He's been in the white for 3-4 steps. Put your hands on him by Rico Watson III.
Jaden Ball, your running back. In that pistol formation, they'll give it to him right side. Ball to the 15 and falls forward down to the 11. 3rd and goal. Fake it again to Ball. Quick slam.
Easy.
Touchdown, Florida. Trey Wilson with the touchdown.
Fair.
You're able to run the ball effectively.
They hit the extra point, too. Okay.
Underneath throw. It's caught, but well shy of the line to gain. That's Wyatt Sullivan chased down by Miles Graham. The linebacker, who has outstanding speed, chases down the tight end, and it's 4th down. Quick slant, pass is caught. What a catch. That was Aiden Mizell, and he was just draped by a white jersey the entire route. Picks up 8. Boy, forced a 1-yard loss by Jackson to punt this for the Gators. Remember, they had a bad snap earlier. This one a good clean one. High end-over-end kick. It'll hit at the 7 and bounce into the end zone.
This wasn't tracking the ball. I saw that.
1st down.
Brown throws, comes near side with it, caught at midfield. There's Chaz Nimrod, the former Tennessee Vol, who's worked in this offense before when Brown.
Finish it.
He'll be dropped. Tyreek Sapp. He hit a 58-yarder last year. Clean snap. Kick is on the way for the lead.
Oh, just short.
Good, just short.
Time properly, just does not have the leg to get it over the crossbar on that kick.
It was right down the middle, too.
They give it to Ball. Gets a couple of yards. Jalen Schuler met him there on the outside. It looks like there's an injured South Florida player grabbing his knee down. Straight drop. Far sideline, right through the hands of the intended target, Burnell Brown III. Boy, right in VB3's hands. Here's Porter back to return this punt. This one will take a favorable Gator bounce and be down to around the 11-yard line. Four-man rush. Brown. Incomplete. Flag comes in at the end of that play. Keyshawn Singleton was being covered by Dizon Johnson.
Discipline, and you see at the top of the route.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole lot of jersey.
Makes his break. He doesn't get off of him. Johnson's just hanging on the backside of him. Gets there too early. tries to attack the ball.
Little dump off.
He still got out of there?
Breaking tackles down the far sideline. Hit out of bounds inside the 35 by Castell. And the Bulls are in business after a 27-yard pickup. Quick slant pass is caught there by Porter. He's to the 20-yard line. Handed off to Isaac. He's to the 15. Aiden Robinson, the first one there in South Florida. Boy, they can just smell this. 5 on the play clock. Brown takes it himself. He takes it inside the 10 and just powers his way down to the 8, and that is a first down. Brown again takes it himself. Falls forward down to the 3-yard line.
I know he wanted that one.
Timeout Florida with 17 seconds remaining. Brown takes it himself. He will get it down to the 2-yard line. The clock is ticking. Alex Golesh going to wait to call the timeout. He's down inside the 5 at the line of scrimmage, basically. And he will burn the timeout with 3 seconds remaining. 20-yard field goal attempt from the middle of the field.
That stadium pressure going crazy right now.
Dramatica for the win, and there it
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it.
18-16, the final score, and the Bulls explode off the bench. We thought the Bulls had a statement win last Thursday night in their opener.